Let's see. That's an inviting music. Ooh. Okay. Go ahead and put some markers in there. I don't know what to expect from this game, I'll be honest. I like going to my games with as little knowledge as possible, so we will see. If this game will let us wield a big, giant, smashy weapon, that is exactly what we will be doing. If not, we will figure it out along the way. But like I said, it looked very cool. It looked like it's something I would enjoy, so we are going to check it out. Oh, I know that song. That is copyrighted. That is copyright music. Oh boy. I know that song. I am about 90% sure that is copyrighted music. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's copyrighted music. Oh boy. I sure hope that doesn't trip any flags. Thanks, game. Sure would have been nice to turn off copyrighted music ahead of time. Oh boy. I mean, maybe it's not copyrighted music, maybe I've just heard that song before, but I'm pretty sure that it is, so. Graphics preset to ultra. Thank you. That sounds great. We're still going to check the options here. Alright, tutorials on. Autosave frequency, 3 minutes. Sounds good. Perspective first person. Perspective on horse first person. That's fine. Camera sensitivity, we'll adjust that. Now invert. Camera kill effect. Slow motion when enemies die from special attacks. Sure. Stealth, critical. Okay. Show compass. Quest tracker. Inverse. Hands for magic. Huh. Allow tool use without prompt on. Well, I don't know what that means. CPU affinity. Advanced options. That's how much your processor the game uses. Using less can slow the game down, might be able to stable. Okay. Audio. Master volume's high. Disable copyright music. Should be on by default. Thanks. Apply changes. There we go. I was like, I know that song. That song is copyrighted. Right. VSync on. Field of view is fine. Motion blur off for motion sickness reasons. Brightness, we should probably up a little bit because I can't see. Video. DLSS. That's all good. Chromatic aberration off for people who have epilepsy. Surface scattering. Accessibility, here we go. Head bobbing off for people who have motion sickness. Thank you for having that setting. Menu screen scale, we'll have to mess with the HUD scale if it's too small or too big. Large UI mode, we might have to turn that on depending on how small it is. Environment subtitles on, please. Okay, other. Collect data. Data such as item using causes of death. Sure. Screen shake, proactive, reactive. Interesting if I separate those. Alright. Apply changes. Alright. I think we should be good to go then. We'll have to keep an eye on our FPS as we get into the game. We don't have any mods. New game. Here we go. Beware of the weirdness. This primordial fog shrouding parts of Avalon can alter both mind and body. Here's to the weirdness.
The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the great escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four-Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more. And the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island Asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it. By any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Okay, and that would probably be us. Subtitles, dialogues and environment. Yes, please. Font medium. Font big. Ooh, font huge though. We'll go font big. Dialogue auto advance. Off. Perspective first. Proactive. Reactive. We'll leave that on large UI mode. No, that seems fine enough. Alright. Please tell me we get to make a character. Yes. Alright. Body condition. Muscular. Ooh, we can be like ashen. Pale. Kind of like the way that sits. Purple eyes. Eyebrows. Okay. Hair. Alright. Ponytail on 4. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, we can't zoom back out when we're doing hair. That hairline is really far back. Okay, first let's make the hair black. probably gonna end up wearing a helmet at some point, so I don't know if this is really gonna be important, but I like the length of that, but that hairline's super far back too. I don't want to go with that. What's this? Ooh, so okay, so tattoos. Okay, definitely go with that. Hey, Peroxy, how are you doing? How's your streams been and stuff? Also, I noticed you changed your name for a second there. I didn't know who you were because I noticed you had like a different name. And I was like, "Who's Peroxy? I'm already following them. Who are they?" And then I like clicked into your stream. I was like, "Oh, okay." How you been? When did you change your name? I don't like that. I don't like how faded they are. People are calling you unknown if it. I know. I remember your old name. It was just like when you changed, I was like, I don't know who this is, but it says I'm following them because I follow people like if they raid in or they come over and they're like, hey, I stream. Like I try to follow people and check them out, but I was like, I don't remember following Peroxy, and I was like, so I clicked in. I was like, oh, I know that's unknown. I was like, okay, but yeah, but that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I got really confused. Man, can we adjust like, or like anything here? Can we, or just this build? I wish we were. Go to the back. I wanted to see what the back tattoos look like. Okay, I don't like how faded they are. Why are the tattoos so faded? Okay, name. What is this? What game is this? This is Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. It is like Arthurian legend, but like dark fantasy. Basically, like, what if Arthurian legend was like a horror kind of thing? But it's essentially like a twisted Elder Scrolls is kind of how it was sold, or like how I heard about it kind of thing. I don't know much about it past that, so yeah. It looks really cool, so, and apparently, like, things you do in the world actually affect your character, like, legitimately change, like, your build and your character. I think that I saw one thing where, like, there's a plant that can bite your arm off, and you don't get your arm back. Like, you just play the game with one arm. Like, so, like, I was like, if that's a real thing, I'm in. Like, that sounds really, really cool, and if there's that kind of thing throughout the world, you sold me. You sold me on that, so. Alright. So you want to play this character you'll not be able to change. Yeah, that's fine. Players want to experience the story with minimal challenge. Enemies are forgiving, resources are plentiful. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey. Balanced experience combat is fair, but requires focus. Mistakes are punished, but recovery is possible, designed for experienced players. Step up in difficulty, enemies hit harder and show less mercy. Every resource counts for those who seek a serious challenge. Okay, we'll go Adventurer. Watch a bit, super interested. Yeah, like I said, I don't know too much, so we'll see.
Rise and shine, rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh?
But
look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And trust me, you don't. Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists. So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
So my way to enlist in the army. Oh, so this is how we choose our... Okay. Okay, so there's one-handed, two-handed, blocking, heavy armor, athletics. I was hunting. Archery, medium armor, athletics, evasion, sneak. I was avoiding the city guards, trying to sell some goods. One-handed archery, light armor, agility, sneak. I was seeking an ancient site of worship. One-handed, light armor, magic, and alchemy. Well, obviously, we got to go this. I said if there's two-handed, we're doing two-handed. And we're doing heavy armor. So, yeah. I was on my way to enlist in the army.
Army, huh? If I were in charge, I wouldn't even consider letting you join the ranks. I'd rather feed you to the dogs. Less waste. And you were planning to enlist with...
Infantry. One-handed, blocking, heavy armor. Archers. One-handed, archery, medium armor, battle mages. Ooh, battle mages gives us burning ember, magic. Ooh. Interesting. I didn't think battle mages would give us heavy armor. Maybe we mix and match and go two-handed with magic. What is burning ember? I wish I could see what burning ember is. Healers. Magic, alchemy, blood transfusion. Nasty. Of blocking extends parry. Oh, there's parrying. Actually, we might do this, because if there's parrying, if we're using it two-handed, we might be able to, like, parry and then, like, smack somebody. So let's go this route. Infantry.
Oh, my father was a foot soldier, you know.
Okay.
One day, he got trampled by the cavalry, and that was the end of his glorious military career. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to start.
Well, he's dead.
I've always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand. You're literally rotting in this damned cell. But them? There's just no excuse for the stench. There they are. Finally. I know. You've a million questions. But they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
The Great Escape. Okay, we can take a pail. Okay, we got a little bit of a frame rate jitter there at the beginning. 2 pails. Mead. Broken wooden club, linen packs. Okay, we're just gonna take that. Alright, right hand. Okay. So this is our inventory screen. Oh, why do we look like that? That is horrific. Okay. Okay, so this is our inventory screen. We've got quick slots. Consumption leads to inebriation. Right hand. Looks like we can have 3 or 4 weapon loadouts. Interesting. Just get locked and loaded here. So we've got helmet, chest, pants, boots, hands, ring, 2 rings, amulets, and a cape. Okay. We got quests, main, side, miscellaneous, completed, and failed. Okay, so we can fail quests. Good to know. Status. Optimal dash. Defines how many times you can dash in a row without penalties. Red Death. You are sick and will soon die. There is no cure for the Red Death. Okay, so our stats are strength, endurance, dexterity, spirituality, which just says magic, and practicality, which is that. Okay. Handcrafting. Crafted armors and weapons. Okay, so we can make our own armor and weapon. Endurance is going to be that. So strength is basically everything. Two-handed. Okay. Okay, there we go. Everything is at 1. And then this is our stat sheet. Got it. Alright. I love he said head left, like I'm not gonna head to the right. Hello? Beautiful Liliana in the Chamber of Ecstasy. Shut the door behind him, jam the latch home. Lips, neck. Okay. He took her love apples into his hands. Really? Laid love siege? Wow. Wow. Okay. Coin purse. 5 health permanent. Oh! Figurines give us... Guard's key, coin. Take the roast. Oh, he got an arrow to the face. Cooking for the Resistant, Part 1. Simple recipe from simple ingredients. Beggar's Fare, staple for you folks. Mashed potatoes. Okay, we unlock recipes. Okay, so we really do need it. Nice. Nice. Okay. Fish soup. Lockpick. Okay, does that mean we can cook? So we have a recipe, right? Yes, we can make... Okay, cool. We have a recipe and we just cooked. Potato, butter, poultry, milk. Mashed potatoes. Okay. That's cooking, I guess. We have a lockpick. Let's see if there's actually a minigame for this. Okay, it seems like my frame rate is a little jittery. So let me bump that up to 80. No, okay. Okay, now we need to bump it down. How does this work? Quality. Oh, quality. There we go. Oh, that's super sensitive. Coin, mana potion, rejuve potion. Alright, picked our first lock. Nice. Moonshine. Got ourselves some moonshine. Oh, you don't look great. 7 commandments. Devil's Snare. Okay. Can we take the torch off the wall? We can't. Okay. Now we gotta check these other cells. Health potion, see? Gotta explore. Alright. Oh, you want some of this? Tap block right before the enemy's attack to execute a parry. Prevents all damage and drains a hefty amount of the enemy's stamina. Unless you have a shield in your offhand, parrying will be unavailable when you have spells equipped. Have a stamina bar beneath their health bar. When fully drained, they're staggered state, becoming vulnerable to your attack. Okay.
The prophet wants you dead. Heretic!
Okay. I will take that knife. Ow. Okay. Brain. You know we gotta take the brain. What the hell? Big glass bottle. Tiny glass bottle. Bunch of jars, water pitcher. Okay. Ethan. Treatment records. Patient is mentally stable through physical symptoms of the Red Death persist. I've started applying small doses of black henbane to his skin. Asked him to keep the dream journal. Progress is strong, but he panics easily. I'll introduce mild calming agent to help him relax and open his mind without fear. Patient's mental state is worse than expected. Upon waking, he either becomes briefly catatonic or curls up, muttering. Patient's now fully catatonic, unresponsive, unmoving, not eating. Death seems to be the only mercy left. I'll conduct autopsy and seek possible brain changes. There must be something to learn here. Empty. I was wondering if I could put the brain back in him. Ramblings of a weary mind. The dark nights here are endless. Everything breathes and calls crisply. A red monk came and put fire in my chest, but I knew it was a good thing. The first and only king visited me the night before. Arthur wept, and then reached to me with his hands, not 2 but 4. Never closer to the king's grace than he disappeared. The bleeding heart of the plague beats in frantic despair. Oh, despair. I said I said disrepair, and I'm like, what? 1 2 1 2. I hear its rhythm from behind the wall. I know it. I feel it. 1 2 1 2. Organic machinery that created this place and these people. Put your ears to the walls and listen. 1 2 1 2. Listen. Devil's snare. Tunnel is scheduled to be filled and secured. Stay clear and avoid tampering with it. Lock appears to be broken. 7 commandments, small health potion. Art. Note written in blood. If anyone finds this note, you need to run before they start your treatment, and makes you realize you need to gnaw your own legs off. I promise that you are not sick, and even if you are, they will not cure you. Save yourself as I did. I saw a small glass jar, and they weren't looking. Broke it into so many shards and swallowed them all. Soon I will be free. Ah. No. Oh, interesting. Where does this lead? Hello? Let me out of the hole? There we go. Oh, it's so he could sneak up on this guy, I guess.
Drip, drip, drip. Do you hear it? Soon the king will return. I told the priests. They laughed. but they'll soon see for themselves. Drip, drip, drip. The storm is gathering.
What are you talking
At
about?
last, the age of resurrections shall end, and then the once and future king will return. I cannot wait to behold his radiance. Drip after drip. With each drop, it gets closer and closer.
You're free.
None of
Go.
us are free. We are all bound. All bound. And to go? No. I don't want to. I found my place to await the king. You can go if you want, but you won't get far. We are all bound. All bound. Trip after trip. Closer and closer.
Okie dokie. You do you.
Do you see what a miracle I am? Healed. Healed. I am no longer sick.
What happened to
The
you?
depths, filled with the weirdness. Oh, and a chamber. It was rather dreadful, I must admit. They left me here for some time. I can't quite remember. I felt everything within me turn inside out, then settle back into place once more. I thought I was dying, but now, all is well. The worst is behind me.
And it helps you somehow?
You don't need to help me. The Red Priests already did. They cured me. Thanks to them, I feel just fine now. I hope the same fate awaits you and you'll no longer suffer. Have a nice day, kind lady.
Brotherhood has more armor. Other armor. Hey, welcome in, Jason Plays. How you doing? What are you up to tonight? Playing some... yeah, you told me Amanda Adventure 3 was coming out. Is it fully out tonight, or they just released a demo? I'm guessing it's fully out. Welcome in, everybody. If you don't know who I am, I'm MaskofGames, play a variety of games here on the channel, mostly horror, mostly retro. Tonight, we are checking out a new game. We literally just got started. This game is called Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. It is kind of a dark and twisted Elder Scrolls-like game. So we're just getting started, so you haven't really missed much. So hopefully you had a good time over there with Jason. If you need to raid and run for any reason, get you some food, get you some water, or go take a nap, I completely understand. Just throw us a follow and come back when you can. Otherwise, feel free to hang out with us. Also, I love to ask whenever anybody comes in with a raid, what your favorite horror game is, what your favorite retro game is, or what your favorite retro horror game is. Whatever question you want to answer, I love to hear from everybody. But welcome in. Hopefully you had a good time over there with Jason. Fully out. Nice, nice. How do you feel about it compared to 2, or 1 and 2? Beef, venison, pork, villager shirt, cabbage, onion, wine. I feel like 2's puzzles were harder, but the lore was interesting, which is why I kept playing. Oh, okay. Old letter. My dear Urfir. I have finally arrived in the island asylum, and I have received my preliminary medical examination. Father Vaughn said that my symptoms point to the very early stages of the Red Death, and I did very well to come here of my own will. He promised to do everything in his power to help me, and to make sure our son, I write son because I feel the truth of that which with each heartbeat, Airfear, is born healthy. I know that you had doubts about me coming here, but I really am good cheer. I will keep you up to date on my progress. I hope to see you soon. I love you and miss you very much. Forever yours, Catrin. I am thinking of the name Leowin. How do you like it? Quest unforgettable. Husband of one of the Red Priest victims must be wondering what happened to her. 1 and 3 were simple, though I did beat it in one stream, but I was... Okay, so 3 is more like 1 then. Maybe I'll check out 3, because I really didn't enjoy 2. But maybe I'll check out 3 then. So that's cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Or I think you... I guess I think you enjoyed it. Hello? How do we use items? X. Spoiled monster blood. Lunch-stained shirt, ragged trouser, spoiled meats. But, I feel like 3 would be something you'd enjoy. Good end to the series, and the ending was nice. Okay. Ah, another one, huh? Oh, where is? Down you go. Boiled meat. Blood clot. Interesting. Lockpicks 15. Oof. There we go. Theft 12. Brain heart. Brain. Experimental treatment report. Received 3 patients with a mild red death symptoms and tested new treatment using weird beast bone meal. Had typhoid, not red death. I burned the body. By day 3, she acted erratically, scratching, pulling her hair, and screaming. By day 5, she nearly broke free before her heart failed. Her autopsy may yield more insights. Little effect. The disease progresses at the usual pace. As mind is clear, I'll continue observing. Conclusion. Despite mixed results, I consider the treatment a failure. If adverse effects are reduced, this could be closer to a cure. I didn't check. Does this have durability? No. Weapons do not have durability. That's good to see. But yeah, maybe I'll check it out. Health potion, monster blood, drowner tongue, brain, weirdness, mutations. Mutational changes are not significant, although they span the internal organs. The heart enlarged to the size of 2 adult fists, increased pulmonary function, etc. Among the contents of the stomach are remains of undigested human flesh. most probably belonging to the deceased. Visible bite marks on his arms. Mutation area overall, an amalgamation of human and porcine internal organs. A two-chambered stomach with a significantly increased capacity. An unnatural tissue fusing to the hooves with the body. The heads joined together in a shape worse than any nightmare. Okay. I'm getting these frame drops. I'm not sure what's causing them. Let's ramp this quality down to 50. We're leveling up our theft. Father Vaughn's note. Katerin Guiscard, a female, 22, short, skinny, 7 months pregnant. Typical of the Red Death. Pale red spots on the face, neck, and arms. Cause of death, childbirth. Exposure to weirdness might have altered the woman's psyche, anger outbursts, melancholia. As for physical alteration, the fetus seemed to be much more affected by the weirdness than the mother, as if it absorbed it all. After the first standard session, the fetus started to grow rapidly. After the second session, its mass had tripled. It needed to be extracted from the womb. The torso... the mother did not survive the procedure, by the way. That's what that is. The torso and the head of the fetus were unnaturally overgrown. Its limbs were weak and flabby. Despite the monstrous appearance, it turned out to be of good viability. More research on subject number 38 to follow. Aww. That's terrible. Amputation knife. Is that a usable weapon? It is. Oh! That is a usable weapon. Huh. I didn't realize that. Is a medic saw also a usable weapon? No, okay. That's definitely a usable weapon. There we go. Hi.
Stay alert. Your death is certain! You will burn!
Okay.
Your fate is sealed! Your sins will be punished!
Okay.
The power of the prophet! Your death is...
Oh, what hit me from behind? Okay. Yikes. Okay. Okay, let's... Wait, is F5 quick save? Yes, F5 is quick save. Good to know. Amputation knife. 3 gauntlets, headdress, root. Okay. So that's a full set of gear, that is... not as good. Okay. gloves. At least gives us a little bit more armor. Autopsy report. Subject 17 drilled a burr hole in the left temporal bone, revealing a skull filled with thick coagulated blood. After draining using Morgane's cut, I sawed through the cerebral falx, severed nerves in the brainstem, and removed the brain. Abnormal shape suggested internal swelling. Incisions were made in venous sinuses, and the base of the skull was left intact. Finally, the brain was placed in alcohol and cedar oil for further study. Fish oil. Heart. That looks fun. Something took his life. Did he have a weapon on him? No. I didn't even take that dude's shirt. Okay. Already read all this. Drown her tongue, take the potions. Brain. Oh. That up. We already read that. Take the heart. Brother Sefton, Venerable Brother Sefton, I would like to remind you that I have mentioned numerous times before, namely that the alchemical station should be cleaned after each use, especially when you are so careless with caustic and toxic substances. Also, remember to refresh your elementary knowledge about the ingredients of a healing concoction. Those are alcohol and sage, not poisonous plants and hearts. If this kind of negligence continues to be forced to ask Father Vaughn to revoke your privilege to use the laboratory. May the word of the prophet be your grace. Brother Aaron. We need the key. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna quick save here.
Investigate our sound.
Oh, we can push. I'm gonna heal up.
The enemy is near. The prophet wants you dead. My faith gives me strength.
Okay, that worked a lot better that time. Double daggers.
The unclean. We'll send you into the abyss.
Get parried, fool. Oh, that looks like a mana potion. What is this? Blood transfusion. Oh, that's the spell. Oh, prayers. This plea is older than the others. The time of fire and reckoning is upon us, the time to cleanse the land of the vermin defiling it. Let all the druids burn. Kai, let thy word guide us to every den where the wretches hide. Let this land be healed through flame. This is my humble plea, Father Gounder. Kai, grant that my body and mind resist the influence of the Red Death in this mission I now undertake. Let the word guide my steps with the strength and resilience against the plague I seek to shield our people from. And may those I encounter believe in the sincere intentions of our church. This is my humble plea, Brother Adi. Blessed Kai, through whom the word flows within me, grant that my mission in the place called Kalnocht be met with success, health, and divine inspiration. Grant me the strength to aid the people of Avalon, touched as they are by the specter of doom. This is my humble plea, Brother Fabius. Kai, guide me with thy word among the flock, which must be brought back to the threshold of thy sacred fold, so that they may know grace, hear the beating of the bleeding heart of the plague, and contribute to our divine mission. This is my humble plea, Brother Cyril. Kai, today I pray for the healing of your church, for the severance of all rotten fruit from our holy institution. Let pure intent flow through all of us. Let the word guide and strengthen the priests who have strayed. This is my humble plea, Brother Cassian. Alright. Brother Cyrus, 33 male, Island Asylum. Red's Death Stage 5. Self-experimentation. Wants to know the patient's perspective. Aiming to gather knowledge about stimulating our patient experience. Treat like a common patient.
Who's there? Forgive me, but my eyes fail me these days. You shouldn't be here. I'm very, very sick.
Who are you?
I am Brother Sirius.
Okay.
Your question suggests that you are not one of the Red Priests. Did you escape your cell? You really should have stayed there. We can't let the plague spread any further. Although, I understand.
You understand
All of
what?
it. The patience. The madness around. Somewhere along the way, we lost ourselves. The mission to find a cure became a burden. I can't tell who you are, but I'm so sorry for all that we've done. It's a shame, but when you're fighting a losing battle, sometimes there's just no other way.
Why are you locked up?
When I discovered that I'd fallen ill, I asked to be placed in a cell. I sought to understand the experiments from the patient's perspective. To learn which stimuli provoke the strongest reactions. And I also wanted to equip my brothers with new tools for their work.
You don't look well. It looks like your illness has progressed quite far.
4th stage, if I'm not mistaken. We've identified 6, so I'm not far from my end.
It says 5 outside, by the way.
The 1st stage is the most treacherous, when the symptoms are almost invisible. But that's when the disease spreads fastest. It was the same with me. From the 2nd to 4th stages, the symptoms become visible. Fever, tooth loss, painful sores, festering wounds that won't heal. The last two stages are visceral, the worst possible. The victim's insides burn up, turning to mush. The brain starts to die, and the body becomes a mindless shell. That's what's ahead of me.
Did the Red Priest really cure the Red Death?
We've had some success, treating it up to the 4th stage. But it's still a gamble. Sometimes we manage to push the disease from stage 3 back to stage 1, only to see it jump to stage 5 as soon as treatment stops. We believe that with the weirdness, we could eliminate this randomness.
How would the weirdness cure the Red
The
Death?
weirdness, my child, is pure potential. That's the theory. In practice, we tried to direct its power where we needed it most. The effects, shall we say, varied. May the Prophet's word be a safe haven for you.
Sage. Sage. They mentioned sage and alcohol. Venison. Sharpening stone. Yet unruly, corrupt, and indolent, though they claim to know the Prophet, their deeds betray them, their minds are sullied, and the Prophet sees all. As punishment, their skin is marred by red marks, festering and flaking. The Red Death not only claims their lives, but damns their souls. Yet hope remains for the impure. The Prophet declares, renounce unruliness, dishonesty, and indolence. Embrace my word in your heart, and your soul will be purified as mine was. The Prophet warns, trust in my disciples? Disciplines. No? Disciples. As you trust in me, to harm them is to harm me. You'll be punished accordingly. Apple, apple, apple. Jars, jars. What does this do? Blood fusion, light cast, projectile channel, drains health from the target. Oh.
I'm not afraid to suffer!
Okay. So.
Your fate is sealed! Your fate is sealed!
Oh, there was an execute button there. Small mana potion. Heart. Separating the mind. Chapter 1. Okay, that's a lot of reading. Burning Ember. Ah. Blood Clot. Potions.
You're not one of them. Please, free me.
I'll get you out
That's
of these
not
chains.
the kind of freedom I'm asking for.
Oh.
There's no saving me now. Even if I could escape, I'd only be putting others at risk. You have to kill me.
Yikes.
And when it's done, please, take my tags to the Horns of the South. Let Fergus know I didn't run.
Who's
As
Fergus?
the quartermaster of the Horns of the South, it's a keep.
Okay.
If you make it out, you should be able to see its lighthouses from the beach.
I don't have to kill you. That's not who I am.
It's not about you. It's mercy. No decent god wants their followers to suffer. Think of it as carrying out the will of whoever you believe in.
No, I need to get you out here. You won't last much longer.
Please, have mercy. End my suffering.
Can I unlock him?
Please.
There's got to be like a lever or something, right? Spirit. History of the Island Asylum. Okay. Coin. Swift Steps. Deadly Snare. Spirit. Brain. Chest. Nice. Okay. Monster Brain. Okay. Laboratory key. Ah, here's the alchemy station. Wait, does this guy got the laboratory key on him? No. Three. Okay, I'll hold up on mana potions. Okay, we can just go through there. I want to let this guy go, but... Okay. I didn't find a lever or anything. Time brothers, you cry, woe is us, we escaped death, only for it to follow us here to Avalon, but I say all is not lost. We have delivered our salvation to the one place where we can fight the Red Death and win, for Avalon holds what our homelands did not, the weirdness. Many see the weirdness as a curse, but I believe it is our path of survival. We must not fear it. We must welcome it. This can heal us. Seek the edge of the weirdness. Embrace it. Let it cure our affliction. To the brave and the faithful, spread the word. Prepare your tools. Cast out doubt and fear. Open your minds to the weirdness. Saving grace. Mushrooms. The door that way. Mushrooms. Mushrooms. That's a lot of people. Eating makes noise. That's hilarious.
The word protects me.
One down.
I'm not afraid to suffer. My wounds make me stronger.
Do they?
Sacrifice to the prophet. Purge the unclean.
Okay, don't
It
need
will
it.
burn.
Nice. Okay. Coin. Coin. Oh, we should take their weapons. Spoiled meat. Bone meal. Spoiled meat. Bone meal. Blood clot. Bone meal. Health potion. Blood clot. I should quick save. Okay. Let's go back. There was another direction back this way. Oh. We can dash. Oh, interesting. Brother.
I've already told you everything, I swear. Wait, you're not... You're a prisoner. Go. Escape while you still can.
Everything you say, I'm listening.
What do you know about our failure? There's nothing left to say. We can't help you anymore. Run. Run away from here.
Talk,
No,
or I'll make you talk.
Please, I can't take any more. We wanted a better asylum. Something better than we had under Vaughn's control. He's the one responsible for the torture. For the sick experiments.
But it didn't
No,
work out.
They came for me and locked me up here. Vaughn's men aren't evil. They're just afraid of him. I'm not sure how long it's been. Days, weeks, I don't remember. It was all for nothing. Changing things for the better is rare.
Maybe rare, but it
Not
happens.
this time. But it was worth the effort.
Better
We
asylum.
really wanted to help those people. We wanted to improve their condition. But we knew with Father Vaughn in charge, nothing would change. We wanted to get rid of him, poison him. But somehow he found out. At least about me. I'm not sure about the others. I never said anything about them.
Changes you wanted sound good. It's a shame it didn't work out.
Shame, yes. Maybe we waited too long. We knew Vaughn was a madman, but... we were afraid. We didn't know how many supported his methods. Turns out it was only a few, but it was enough.
You can escape. The way is
No,
clear.
I won't make it. Besides, they threw me into a cell that once held a patient in the final stages of the disease. I'm probably sick already. Go. Don't worry about me. I'm not worth it. Don't mind me.
A lot of lockpicking going on here. Pictish experiment, subject 1. Serja, female Pict, approximately 30 years old, found among the diseased in Kaunacht. Stage under observation, suspected innate immunity. Seems that Kai has blessed us. Never found a Pictish patient before. She's found in the village with a severe outbreak and shows no symptoms, not even early ones. Brother Crispus has ordered observation, but what if she never falls ill? Patient exhibits visual mutations from weirdness. Horns on her head are remarkable. She'd be more cooperative, surely holds the knowledge we lack. I try to persuade her, but she remains defiant. Why? Lives are at stake. She called us children stumbling in the dark. So why won't she help us? We attempted to introduce the Red Rats are injecting her with blood from stage 5 patient. This caused violent initial reaction, but after 3 days the basic healing potion, she stabilized, shows no symptoms. She's less of a patient, more of a subject. I'm conflicted about the fact. Took her away 2 days ago. Worried she wouldn't return, but she's back. He seemed thrilled, citing her innate response to the weirdness and was ready to proceed. He forbade me from documenting it. Serja seemed quieter. I should check on her. Ah, so that's why the weirdness was seen as a potential cure. Stage 2. Severed interior part of frontal lobe didn't affect the progress of the Red Death. Patient is prone to self-harm. Oof. That was a medium lock. Hey, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Hear me.
Cell is open
Can
now.
go now.
Okay. Whitefield stage 5. Severe disability due to nerve damage, muscular atrophy, emergency procedure, follow enhanced protective measures, and soon all brothers are involved.
You're not a priest. Get out of here. Go away before they see you with me.
I want to help you.
There's nothing wrong with me anymore. The priests cured me, you see. I just need a few days to recover, and then I'll be able to go home.
You don't look
I
cured.
look much better already. In a few days, you won't even see a trace of the illness.
My mistake.
See? I don't need your help.
Okay. People are living their life, I guess. Okay, so that's what was down there. Let's do a quick save. Hi.
Who the hell are you? Another one of those red dogs? Say a prayer to your goddess and get ready to die, scum!
Wait, another I'm prisoner
Why
like
are
you.
ye dressed in their bloody rags? Well, I see ye bear the marks of torture too. Maybe the priests messed with your mind, because one more moment and ye'd be dead.
What were they doing to you?
Nothing good. They thought they'd break me fast, like some Camaloshan wimp. Big mistake on their part. Besides, I doubt they were waking you up with a kiss on your forehead either.
Your name?
Conher, from the Dalrieta pup, if you hadn't already guessed that much.
Can you tell me about the tribes?
Really? Now's a good time for a chat. You think the red pricks will just wait around while we gab? If you make it to the Forlorn Swords, you'll meet the tribes. Right now, you'd better focus on getting your arse out of here.
Fair enough. You're so brave and strong, how they managed to catch you?
With great bloody difficulty, that's how. Those bastards laid a trap, hoping I'd be easy pickings. They ended up needing damn near a full army to take me down.
You don't look like someone who falls into traps all that
There was
easily.
need. There were women. One thing led to another, and I woke up with my pants around my ankles, surrounded by gobshites in red. I was fighting with me bare arse hanging out, and I still managed to kill a dozen of them. Useless knobs. Someone must have put something in the maid.
Seen a hood man with a bow, he helped me to
I
escape.
don't know. Barely saw anything, because I was either knocked out or had blood in my eyes. You're lucky to have someone risking their own arse to help you out. No time for a chinwag, just get the hell out of here.
Okay. Doesn't seem like they have any weapons. Yeah, seems like we did some work. Rusty spear. Okay. 74 male fernwood. Skin lesion with raised borders. Okay.
Trying to escape, my child? That's very brave of you, I must say.
We should escape together.
Me? But this is exactly where I should be.
Uh-huh.
I appreciate your offer, but I believe fate has brought me here for a reason. That's why I'll stay and see what happens.
Okay. What else can happen here besides torture?
Torture, you say? That's very interesting. I haven't experienced any torture here. I know that whatever ails me, the Red Priests will do everything they can to heal me.
You will die if you don't escape.
Don't doubt that. You'll soon see that things aren't always what they seem at first glance. This way of thinking has never failed me. Safe travels, my child. May fate be on your side.
What's this guy's name? Yegan? Yegan? Okay. I feel like we'll be seeing you again. Wow, really? A spear? Oh, it requires 2 strength, 2 dex. Interesting. The hell is that thing? Ugan. Lesser health ring. Ooh, okay, that was definitely worth breaking in here for. More HP is always a good thing. Ugan. Effective Ugan spread illness through airborne droplets they exhale, particularly when their breathing becomes labored. Staff wear enchanted full-body protective suits. Gloves may be reinforced with anti-piercing materials, given the powerful bite. Does he actually have anything? No. Doesn't seem like that's the case. Alright. I think we've opened basically every prison cell we've walked up on. That's crazy. Monster brain. Hot goo. Come get your hot goo. Fish oil, fish oil, fish oil, fish oil. Muskgrass. Carnation. Brain. Spoiled meat. Oh, you look fun. Meat. Cooking pots. Perfect. Recipe. Cabbage rolls. Onion bun. Oh man, that's more health. Blood hearts. Ah, here we go. Blood, hearts, and guts. Alchemy of viscera. With our craft embrace the visceral. There is no greater power in the lifeblood freshly torn from a creature's chest cavity. Viscera contains strength unmatched to the plant, no matter how sacred. Trees neither feel nor fight. They lack instincts and create true potency. Rage of a cornered beast. Its will to survive. They produce the strongest ingredients for potions. They push humans beyond their limits. Alchemy binds the creatures we hunt, transforming to fury. Bloodsucker. Increased lifesteal. Ooh. Monster blood, monster blood. Peppermint. Yeah. It's like, can we just cook meat? What about meat and potatoes? Undercooked food. Okay, nice. I'm enjoying this game so far. Okay. Shovel. Lock seems to be broken. Shovel. Allows digging. Okay. Well, there you are. Reju, wooden arrow, very short bow. What if we did... we'll hold off on mixing and matching until we have a... Okay. Well, if he's there, that probably means that's where we need to go. Alright, so obviously we need to do ranged bow as our last option. So if he's there, I want to kind of check over this way. Laboratory key, nice. Give me that arrow, thank you. Ah. And now there's that. Okay, so that's where this leads. Got it. He's that way, so let's check this way. A lot of chains. Hi. Nice sword. Ow. Okay, hold on. You stop throwing fireballs at me? Okay. Pain in my butt. Notes of a man sinking into despair. Dull broadsword. Grief-torn armor. Okay. Max health by 5. How do we get to our... Fishing? Fishing? Uh-oh. We're in trouble now. Bag. I once thought everything would turn out fine. That time was on my side. Once I grew... that as I grew older, I'd see more and catch up to everything. 14 days ago, my beloved Eli arrived at Island Asylum with our sons. It's the 4th stage. I went to say goodbye, knowing how it will end for me. I write this for myself, which means for no one, as I am becoming nothing. If the prophet Kai grants grace, then let her bless me with the grace and curse of fierce tears, for I do not go gentle into that night. I will rage against the dying of the light. Ooh, quick save. Well, we did it. Is this counted as heavy armor, or is this medium armor? Inventory. It says Curus. It doesn't say. How do you tell? It looks heavy, right? It says 2.5. I don't know. That person is on fire. All right. Well, we just had our first boss-like fight. I didn't even think about the dodging thing. Like using the alt to dodge. Rest. Accept. Alright. Save game. New save. It... Can I capitalize again? Okay. Begins. There we go.
You took your sweet time, eh? But I understand. I did too, when I was leaving this place for the first time.
For the first
I
time?
have to admit that the Red Priests are quite resourceful. At least when it comes to death and dying.
Who are you?
Great question, truly. But in case you hadn't noticed, we're still within the walls of the island asylum. When we're out, then we can talk. I'm told this path leads to the beach. I'll wait for you there until dusk. Good luck.
We'll meet again when I find my way out of Island Asylum. Lockpick. Weird Plasm. Rejuvenation Potion. Brick Hammer. Sure. Okay, it's still medium armor. Oh, this is not what I was expecting. Commentary on Underground Wonders. Okay. This is cool looking. Notes to Father Bolad. Ford Dweller diorama unsettles me. Why does it look so dead? Previous depictions showed living beings. This skull is similar to ours. It's eerie. Resembles menhir. Yet menhirs are supposed to be raised by Merlin. But how could ancient Ford Dwellers foresee that what Merlin would create? At last, proof Merlin didn't create the menhirs. We found one buried in the labyrinth. Brother Hughar is studying it now. If we were first to explore the Isle of the Dead's depths, Merlin couldn't have invented menhirs. Truth will shake Avalon's faith in that old charlatan. The word of the prophet Sai shall finally prevail. Ooh. So some, some shady stuff's going on. Brother Jarrah fell into the abyss. May Kai watch over his soul. His sacrifice taught us that laying planks won't work. They simply won't hold. There's a force blocking the passage. The bridge outline is visible, yet Tears throwing rocks emit only air. There must be a mechanism or spell we're missing. Can't give up now. The secrets on the other side call to me. I'll be first across that bridge, even if it kills me. Whee! Oh, ha! That's nice of him. That it doesn't just murder you. It probably has something to do with that. Got an arrow. Oop. Oop. White buttons. They give us another shovel here for digging. And another one. Weird plasm. Alright, come on, buddy. Okay. The hell is that? Question remains, is there any significance to this men here having 3 arms, not 4? How could we examine it without touching it? Poor Ab touched it with his bare hands and vanished as though he never existed. Shocked, the Pope forbade anyone from touching it again. Still, I hear it whispering my name. I know I should report it, I don't want to. Someday I'll answer its call and claim it was Kai, even if it wasn't. I need to know. Okay, let's touch the thing that we're not supposed to touch. The druids have almost been completely eradicated. Their wisdom, something. Knight said we'll meet again when I find a way outside of the asylum. Well, this doesn't look good. I guess that guy touched it. Brother Abe, yeah, there he is. I'm sorry. My bad. I don't understand that either. You're gonna have to try again. Keep going. Sounds like you're speaking Gaelic.
Peace.
That I understand.
Fear. Not.
Okay. That I understand.
I've been waiting a long time for someone to find me. Are you here to help me leave this place?
What are you?
I wish I could answer. I cannot remember. I know I am not complete. I remember I once knew who I was at some point, but I do not anymore. I just am.
Fair. What is this place?
I do not know. I think it is some kind of
prison, deep in the weirdness.
Why are you here?
And you? Why are you here?
I was transported here by a morbid statue.
Men here? That would explain the weirdness surrounding us. But walk with me. Let's find out together, now that I'm free.
Okay.
I remember arriving on the shores of Avalon. That was the beginning of everything. But there were doubts and questions. How does it feel to leave your homeland behind? To keep moving forward, even though every step takes you into the unknown? The Four Dwellers quickly made it clear to us. If we wanted to call this place home, we'd have to fight for it, down to the last drop of blood.
Ah, that's what's going on down there.
In the end, we won the war. Merlin stole the sacred flame of the Four Dwellers and ignited the Menhirs, driving away the mist and clearing the nights of weirdness. It was the first time we uncovered the secrets hidden within the Menhirs. Still, the land of Avalon honored our toil. It soaked up our sweat, our suffering, and our blood. In time, it rewarded us. Here in Avalon, we were given the chance to create great things. Camelot, the eternal castle, the capital of all humankind, was meant to be a symbol of that.
Okay.
We left the homelands to survive. The plague had consumed everything we once knew. We thought we'd escaped it, but the Red Death returned like a specter to haunt us. Once again, it began to devour our home.
Okay. So those look like headshots do more damage. I think they're swords, though, which sucks. Avalon is long lost, so it's clear. Okay, can't read that fast. After a long fight. The King of Kings, and finally rest in death. That's copyrighted music. I specifically turn off that setting. Yep. Okay. Okay, we'll have to listen to this without the cool soundtrack, I guess. I'm pretty sure that's copyrighted. Also, that was the Holy Grail pouring, like, the tainted blood into, looks like the sarcophagus of Arthur.
Awaken thee, once and future king.
There we go. Oh, they took us here. That's great. The night. Okay. Look at this, though. Oh, they give you a little, like, path thing, too.
I am his hunger, the craving for what was beyond reach.
Bind the soul to the stone.
I am the price paid for touching the unreal.
Yes. I can see through the mist, but it's still all so unclear. I've dreamt of countless deaths for such a long time. Yes, it's time to wake.
Oh, we woke up Arthur. That's not good.
I am Arthur Pendragon. I led humans to Avalon shores. I built the great halls of Camelot. Thank you for bringing me here. I believe I owe you, young one.
I didn't really have a choice.
It may not seem like it at times, but one always has a choice. Even if it's as simple as pushing onwards when others might back down. You brought me back. This is what matters, and for that, I am grateful. But now, let us leave this place and head to Avalon. I need to see my kingdom again. I trust you'll accompany me. Or would you rather stay in this wretched place?
What even is this place?
I am not sure. Yet I learned to be grateful of fortunate outcomes, even if they come unexpected. It seems to be a place located between life and death. Or maybe a place that can defy death. But why was it created? By whom and when? These I'm unable to answer.
Why were you imprisoned here?
Trust me, I wish I knew. I remember death, then darkness, a terrible loneliness. Ages upon ages of solitude, and these are all the details I have. Perhaps, in time, I'll remember more. But that's enough questions for now. Let us walk together and see the kingdom forged so long ago. After years of struggle, my people in Avalon finally live in peace and prosperity. I must see the legacy of the Age of Conquest with my own eyes. My Camelot in all its glory.
I don't think he's gonna be too happy.
What is happening? I see now. I am not whole. You have only freed a part of me. I'm not strong enough. For now, I will have to journey by your side until my strength returns. I'll see the world through your eyes. In return, I'll lend you what strength I have.
I don't want you inside my mind.
Like it or not, fate has bound us together. Best to make the most of it. I think you'll find I can be quite helpful. And judging by the look of your skin, and by the cured tone of your hands, I've helped you out already. Seeing my legacy through the eyes of another, a true picture of Avalon, not one crafted specifically for the king, may prove to be an interesting experience.
Make our way for Avalon, then.
What an adventure this will be.
Give me that sword. No, give me the sword. Let me up there. Give me the big sword. Also, this is very Geiger-esque. Light of in here is just fading. Okay. You've unlocked your first soul fragment. From now on, you can safely enter the weirdness and interact with various machinery left behind by the Four Dwellers. Additionally, the power of King Arthur has healed you from the Red Death. Okay. Very cool. grab that stuff. Yep. Soul fragments grant you a measure of King Arthur's power. To activate soul fragment, you will experience temporary effects such as increased damage or slow time. Rest at bonfire and select appropriate option to recharge the king's power. Ring of Toughness. Thank you. Can't grab anything there? No? Alright. Camel's long lost its glory and splendor. Okay. What's this? Moonshine. Feathers. Sage. Essence of the Wind. Sage. Broken broadsword. Alright. Ropes. Okay, we can swim. Good to know. Looks like there's something over there. Fish oil. Probably go meet with that person first before getting too lost in exploring. Silk hat. Flame resin. Milkweed. Ooh, parsley. Iron ore. Ah, And then it circles back this way. Oh, he was right there the whole time. Is there a map? Hi there.
There you are. It took you a while. I was getting worried you wouldn't make it. I even realized that I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. I'm Caradoc, your savior. What kept you so long?
That was a test. I better have passed.
Call it whatever you want, but you made it back, and in better shape than before. The Red Death's gone, so either you're lucky, or you picked up something useful in there.
I have no idea what happened to
Really?
me.
Then can you explain how you were suddenly cured of an illness that nobody knows how to cure?
I told you, I have no idea.
Well, maybe the fact you were able to do that is why I was supposed to break you out of this place. Anyway, get some rest. We'll have to set sail soon, before the Red Priests find us here.
So why were you supposed to break
All
me
I
out?
know is I was supposed to help you, some Pict, and a Del Riata break out, and then sail you to the mainland. But it looks like you're the only one who made it. From what I understand, the Red Priests must have done something to you. Something that can prove useful during my quest. Else, I wouldn't be sent here.
And what is your quest?
My goal is to destroy King Arthur. To get rid of him, once and for all. There are pieces of his soul scattered across Avalon. I need to find, collect, and destroy them.
Wait, what?
Long story short, you've found yourself in the middle of a mess that's been brewing for 600 years. Every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead. It's happened before. It will happen again. And soon. My journey, my mission, is to stop this from happening.
Why is this so important to you?
He's the reason the world as we know it is coming to an end. Every time they resurrect him, the weirdness grows stronger. Soon it will cover all of Avalon, and nobody will survive that. I've been cleaning this mess for a long time now, and I truly wish for this nightmare to end.
So what's your plan
The
exactly?
plan is to steal Excalibur, or at least what's hiding within that damned blade. A piece of our king is bound to it, and so it needs to be destroyed.
Is it even possible to steal such an artifact?
We'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it.
Where's Excalibur now?
The sword is kept in the Horns of the South. It's a fortress, but if someone has this emblem, they can enter freely. Here, pin it to your clothes. If you decide to help me, you should get in without any issues. When you do, find the captain. Brendan's his name. He'll tell you the rest.
Didn't say I'd
And
help
yet
you.
I still gave you an opportunity to do so. You'll have plenty of time to think about it on the boat.
Wait, I have more questions.
Definitely. And all of them essential. But I have to leave you for a while. You should get some rest first. Judging by the waves, our journey won't be pleasant. Set up a camp and get some sleep. Then we'll sail for the Horns of the South. Ah, and here. Have some cobweb. Throw that into the fire and you'll be safe from the weirdness. Just in case I don't come back before nightfall.
Oh, interesting. Whenever you'd like to rest, level up, or cook something, you set up a bonfire in the game world. Open quick wheel. Whispers represent fragments of memory unlocked by your mysterious companion. You can discuss these with him by the campfire. Interesting. Hermit's Diary. Harmoon, I roamed Avalon too long, no signs of brothers, no messages, the meeting point. Could I truly be the last druid? Tried hiding near Kalnocht. The people there seem honorable. I didn't fall for their lies about us, but the Red Priest appeared there too, forcing me to flee again. My bones can't endure much more. Thanks to Hob, at the Sonic Village, I reached the island asylum. Never suspected a druid here. Hob didn't even blink when I asked for help. Days are ending, but those red fools never found me. It's been lonely in my cave home. I feel this is my last entry. I hope my brothers would see this hiding spot as their last prank on Avalon. Every worthy moment. Okay. Make sure we collect stuff while we're here. Sure there'll be stuff in the main world when we get there, but we need to set a bonfire. Do that in just a second. I kind of want to keep searching around. Alright, so set a bonfire. It says points available. I don't know what that means, so. Level up. 1 point to attributes available. I wonder how we get that. Melee damage, max stamina, armor weight multiplier. Max health, encumbrance limit, stamina regen. Attack speed, noise invisibility, range damage. Spell power, max mana, mana regen. Crafting bonus, weak spot damage. Stamina, price of sold goods. Crit damage, crit chance, sneak damage. Okay. Well, obviously we need to do that. Skill trees. Ooh, okay. Unarmed? Oh, there's unarmed. That'd be fun. Deal 20% more damage. Two-handed, one-handed, general. Increase melee damage, okay. Endurance. Shield, stamina, health. Health. Each enemy killed increases your physical damage by 5% up to 50. Healing resets the counter. Each enemy kills your max stamina. Physical damage by 1% for every 10 points of missing health. For every 10 points of health you are missing, attack speed. Max stamina. Taking damage initially restores your stamina. When you have full stamina, increase your physical damage. Fully restores stamina, increases you take causes you to take less damage. Killing an enemy instantly restores 10% of your max stamina. Not bad. Depleted stamina prevents you from performing any actions. Recovering from overexertion is 50% faster. Okay. Receive 10% less damage when overexerted. After staggering enemy, restores 70% stamina. Okay. Dexterity. Ah, parry is under dexterity. Interesting. Parry window is increased by a... Ooh, okay. Parry increases lifesteal. You can parry projectiles. Okay. Parrying drains 20% more stamina. When you parry, you have a 3% chance to stun. Parry increases critical chance. Okay, so parry is here. Attack speed. Attack speed for each consecutive hit. Attack speed. Movement. Dash cost. Adds one more dash. Dash regenerates. Sliding slows down time and bows. Wands and cubes. Summoning? No. We can do summoning. Summon limit is increased to 4? Ooh. Summons. Nice. Combat. Spell power is increased. Okay. Generals and buffs. Max health and mana. Max health is increased by 10% of your max mana. Enemy dies near you, leave their mana essence. Okay. Perception. Stealth. Decrease noise. Attacks against blinded enemies are always critical. Sneak damage, that would go up to 100%. Every enemy with 15 is not in combat increases sneak damage. So that would be 100%, and then this would be by an extra 45%. And then it would stun them. Taking lethal damage makes you invisible instead of killing you. Huh. Practicality. Healing. Food regenerates more health. That's big. For 2 seconds after taking damage, your next hit will heal you. That's pretty big, too. Incoming healing. Resting gives you a random blessing. Max health. Okay, that's a pretty good tree. Armor. Armor value of your equipment. Armor weight thresholds. Gain 1 extra armor. Just flat armor. As damage when attacking with melee weapons. So your armor... So if you're wearing heavy armor, you can turn it into damage. So that's really good for heavy armor. Dash invincibility window is increased when... Okay. Damage reduction depending on your missing health. Melee damage. Endurance increases your melee damage. 25%. Receiving melee damage returns 20% back to attacker. Okay, okay. So a lot of this is actually really versatile statuses. Has an active status. They take more damage. More damage to enemies with 2 or more debuffs. Debuffs deal more damage. Crafting and trading. Selling items is more profitable. Create an additional dish when crafting food. Special dishes have a more potent effect. Potions require less alcohol. Potions last twice as long. Fueling your campfire with ethereal cobwebs is cheaper. You have 50% chance to recycle a single resource when crafting. Fishing rods are durable. You're likely to catch bigger fish when fishing. Okay. Craft arrows at a campfire. Craft weapons and armor at a campfire. You can no longer craft weak items. Craft items have a reduced weight by 1 level. Oh, I'm going to dive into this system. Increases stamina cost for each consecutive up to 20%. Deal 5% bonus damage, two-handed. Okay. Heavy attacks two-handed, deal in a 4-meter radius. Okay, so they can do AoE. Have a chance to stun. Have a 50% chance to deal critical damage if they're below 30%. Each enemy with 5 radius increases your physical. Reduce cost of heavy attacks. Have life steal. Attack speed. Okay. Increase melee damage. Ooh boy, there is a lot of choices here. A lot of choices. And they even have an unarmed tree. It's not very big, but... that's still kind of cool. Honestly, I think we need to start practicality. Like, it sounds weird, but a practicality start seems more beneficial. Like this healing start? Food regenerates more health. Like... I don't know. There's a lot of good choices here. A lot of good choices here. Like, the parry window is the one I'm thinking the most of, though. Like, if we can master the parry... because we also have this, we can start deflecting projectiles, right? Like just the idea of being like, oh, we have arrows, ting, just block their arrows and keep closing the distance. Right? I feel like this is a really good start too. Recovering from overexertion. Like if we're going parry, this tree is really good. Ah, there's so many choices. So many choices here, man. Movement. The dashes, I don't see us really using the dash that much. But like attack speed. Especially using heavy weapons. Like this would be good. Like honestly, there's like because of how versatile these trees are, it doesn't feel like you're really locked down to any one of these. I think I'm gonna go with the parry. I'm gonna go with the parry window. Because then we can get this deflect. And I think this is gonna start saving us. As long as we can master... as long as we can master the parry, we can literally just start parrying arrows, right? Okay, he gave us that. Talk.
Well, that man really hates me. That much is clear. It's good you didn't tell him we've met, young one. Who knows what he'd have done?
He said a lot of bad things about you.
That isn't right. I should remember. I should. All I know is that I left my kingdom strong, prosperous. It should have grown. It must have flourished in my absence.
You know why he hates you this much?
No. It seems that I should, but I don't. He knew me, spoke with certainty, with anger, But to me, he's a stranger. If he was a part of my past, then that past has been taken from me. I need to regain it.
We're off to steal Excalibur.
It seems so. If Caradoc is hunting for more pieces of my soul, we should definitely claim them first. When we do, I should grow stronger. I should remember. I should be whole. Let's go then, young one. Let's not waste any more time. I left my kingdom strong. It should have only grown stronger in my absence. And if something threatens it now, then I will see it restored.
Okay, cook. Cabbage rolls. Mashed potatoes. Okay, cook mini. Craft. Okay. Level up cooking. Nice. Horns of the South. Found in forests and groves. Okay.
The sea was restless, waves slamming against the hull as you left the island asylum behind. Caradoc's boat cut through the black waters, its course set for Avalon's shores. Then the deep stirred. A shudder ran through the vessel from neither wind nor tide, but from something far below. A presence, ancient and watching. And then it struck. The boat lurched violently, wood splintering as the sea itself rose in fury. A shadow moved beneath the surface, vast, coiling, inescapable. The next wave swallowed everything. Darkness took you. Salt filled your lungs, and then light. The crash of waves, the cold kiss of wet sand. You were alive. The sea had spared you, but not without a cost.
Uh-oh. Did it take all our stuff? Leader Rouge? Coat's weapon. Oh. Potato. Milk. Short sword. Bread. Potato. Flame resin. Tomato. Moss of a cursed well. Wood. Onion. Crab. Onion. Or crab. Alright, let's take a look at this map out of curiosity. It's supposed to be open world. Oh, this is not that big. Oh, maybe this is just the Horns of the South. Maybe it's much bigger than this. Maybe it's broken into pieces. Don't see Caradoc. I do see whatever that is. The hell are you? throwing things at me. Corpse eater. Cooking for the resistant, part 2. Food is simple. Fill the belly and fuel the body. Fancy meals. Boiling water and mashed potatoes. Now it's time for something more refined. Hunter's stew. Skilled hunter. Potato, garlic. Okay. What do we need for hunter's stew? Meat, potatoes, and garlic. Okay, so I was very close with the meat and potatoes. I was missing the garlic. Okay. Can we mine this? We can. Iron ore. Okay. Inventory. Unequipped. Equip that. Bow. Okay. Cabbage roll, mashed potatoes, and bread. Keeper's tag. From Keeper's armor. Is it really better than ours? Yeah, it is by 1. I wish it would tell you what type of armor it is. Oh, does it? No, it doesn't. Quality, price, weight, transmogrified armor. Yeah, no. What's this right here? This looks fun. I want this. That's a rock. Okay, that looks like someone's standing there. Well, that failed. Oh, they spit. Okay. Good enough. Drowner's heart. Alright, come on, buddy. Ow. Dick. Burning stone. Weapon now applies burning. Oh. Raspberry. Interact. Okay, rest. The hell is that? Is that a friendly? Hi.
Oh, greetings, kind. Sir? Madam? Right, so, would you perchance be interested in browsing my wares? Only the finest Avalon can offer, and the finest I can offer, that is. Right, of course, silly me. Oh, you'll have to excuse me, I have very bad eyesight. This is a thing that happens to humans, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure it is.
Perception 7 or more. Are you not human?
Me? Of course I'm human. I was born in a human village, and my mother was a human. We lived in a house. It had a roof.
Suspicious.
And holes in the walls. I'm not sure what they're supposed to be for, to be honest. But it's so easy to steal a baby through them. Not that I've ever done that. Anyway, where were we?
See your wares.
I'd just be grateful if you didn't try to sell me any weapons, or nails, or buckets with iron handles.
He's Fey. He's Fey. He can't touch iron.
It's not that I have anything against things made of iron. I simply don't condone violence, that's it.
Essence Channeler. Barrel Charm. Okay. Nightshade Charcoal. Weapon Relic. Sell. I'm not gonna say any spells. Okay. Weapon relic. These weigh anything? They do, but not too much. $400 sneak damage. Killing stroke. Charged by killing. Increase the damage of your next attack. What is that? Guess that's one of those things. They said cubes. Increase physical damage by 7. So you can add weapon relics? That's interesting.
Ah, another satisfied customer. That makes
Cinnamon Sage. Okay, I guess we need Excalibur for that. Hey, D-Man. I'm enjoying it so far. We just got out of the tutorial area, so we're not super far into it. But, yeah. I can see myself enjoying this game. Felt. Hopefully you're doing well today. Canine, wolf claw, broken arrow, wolf belt, wolf fangs. Lots of stuff off of that. Why is our FPS doing weird things? Oh, fish fillet and some wooden arrows. Okay, I'm gonna turn down the preset to high and see if that fixes our FPS issue. We should not be having these issues. Order from home today? Okay. Lots to do though, yeah. I understand that. Like when we look down it's fine, but as soon as we look here, our frame rate drops. Okay, that seemed to have fixed it a little bit. Still getting some drops, but not as much. Rose. Make rose water with that, probably. Sage. Oh, there's a statue of Arthur. Hello, Horst.
Oi! Oi! Where do you think you're going? This is my spot. You can, take the other side. Just don't get greedy.
What are you doing with the statue?
What do you think? It's good material. Be a shame to leave it rotting in the ground. Doesn't hurt that it pays well, if the keepers don't catch you. But they're barely around anyway.
What statue? Isn't that King Arthur?
It is. So what? It's just stone. Not like I'm chopping up the man himself.
It was a little disrespectful.
Maybe he'd be more respected if his entire bloody kingdom wasn't in a shambles. What kind of king leaves no heir, only to show up now and then, wave his sword, and fix nothing? This statue's done more for me and my family than Arthur ever did.
Fair. Miner's tunnels. There we go. Alright. Well, I would love to get 7 hours deep into this game, but unfortunately, I think, folks, that is where we're going to have to call it a stream.